Hey, here we are on Brunch with Brian. I miss you. I've been away for a little while, and I know I should be better about posting something that says I'm going to be off for a little bit, and I will try to do that. I'll try to be better at that. But I'm back today and tomorrow, Thursday and Friday, and excited to be with you. And today it happens to be National Scrabble Day, and so sometimes you feel like you got a bunch of letters in front of you and you're trying to figure it out. You're trying to put it together. You're trying to puzzle it out and figure out how to make, forward progress and success and how to make that happen. And so you've been given a lot of skill sets and a lot of talents and a lot of training if you've been around us for a while. And so now it's time to put it all together. So that's what I like to do is I call this your success trinity. So today it's Success Trinity Day, putting the pieces together, putting your little numbered lettered tiles together to make sense out of this and spell the word success. Yes, so that's what we want for all of you. We want you to have a lot of success. So let's look at your success trinity. Now, you guys know my daughter's name is Trinity, so I like saying Trinity. I like talking about your success trinity. What are the three components in your success trinity? Starts with goals, and then it's plans, and then it's your schedule. The schedule makes it real. Without the schedule, it doesn't happen. And that's the taking action component. You can plan, grand schemes. You can make plans to build palaces, but if you don't have a schedule that will lead to that inevitable result, you're not going to get there. And so that's the key to KPIs. KPIs, key performance indicators, must be incorporated into your plan and your schedule. What's the biggest KPI in the real estate business? Phone calls. I mean, it's that simple. Get on the phone 25 times a week. That's the biggest thing. And try to talk to 10 sellers a week. That's the biggest part of your plan. But let's go to your goals. Okay, so what's your first component in your success trinity is your goal. So what are your goals? And you can say number goals, and that's good, but it doesn't necessarily motivate you and make you emotional and get you excited. So I like to have goals that are emotionally invested. So let's start with number goals and dollar goals, and then translate that into what you're going to do with those dollars. Okay, so let's say number goals. I want everybody to at least shoot for one deal a month. And if you are doing outbound calling, if you're talking to 10 sellers a week, if that's one of your KPIs, you're going to do one deal a month because you're going to have talked to 40 sellers a month. Now, if you are talking to 40 sellers a month, actual people with actual houses for sale, and you are getting zero deals, uh, you got to talk to me. I mean, if you're following our scripts, if you're following our what to say and what to do system and sticking to the scripts, remember what's Brian's secret of success? It's not such a secret. I say it all the time. It's stick to the steps, stick to the scripts, and stick to your schedule. Okay, so when you stick to the steps, those steps are laid out for you in your plans, in your what to do manual. And remember, each deal has its own little step-by-step checklist, and the creative financing deal has 36 steps. So you got to follow all those steps. I don't remember them all. That's why I need that checklist. So a very key part of your plans, I'm getting ahead of myself, is your checklist, following checklist. But let's get back to your goals. So your goals are maybe one deal a month. I'd like you to even, and you can have a minimum and an optimum goal. I would say that, 6 deals between now and the end of the year. That would be great. But you could say, 6 to 10 deals. Maybe, 6 to 10 deals would be good. That'd be more than one deal a month. We got about 7 months left in the year, a little more. So this is, you have the time to do this if you focus up and do the right KPIs, key performance indicators, mostly getting on the phone, closing calls, and deal meetings. So how many deal meetings would I like you going out on? I mean, ideally about 8. If you could do 8 a month, that'd be 2 a week. That would be awesome. I mean, you would really be killing it. You would do way more than one deal a month, but at least one deal. That's actually a pretty good target. If you say, I'm going to go out on one deal appointment, one deal meeting every week, and sometimes it's not the perfect deal meeting, but that's why we call it Saturday is deal meeting Saturday. Okay, so think about that. Try to set, a lot of people are available on Saturday. If you're calling people on Thursday or Friday, it's kind of logical to set it for Saturday. If you get a hold of somebody on Monday or Tuesday and they're hot to go, I mean, don't wait till Saturday. Go out there. We like to go out there the same day if you can, or at least by the next day to look at the property and close that deal. If you have somebody who's a motivated seller and ready to go, I mean, you're just you're shooting yourself in the foot by waiting. So just get out there. So what your KPI should be is if you could shoot for 4 deal meetings a month, that's 1 a week, and that can be virtual. So, I mean, that's the other part of this. If you are calling 40 sellers a week and not, I mean, 40 sellers a month and not doing a deal, 1 deal per month, talk to us. Let me know there's some kind of a hang up. And we had one student in New Mexico who had this problem, who was going out on a lot of deal meetings and not closing anything. And so we don't do a lot of these, but we did a site visit where we actually flew out to New Mexico and went out on a bunch of appointments with them. And here's an instructive little golden nugget. When we were closing the deal, now here's how you close it. You say, you get the pen in their hand, you say, okay, here's your binder deposit. Here's this nice official looking check. Sign right here to show that you get this check. So they're signing the check, and before they put the pen down, you say, and here's where you okay the agreement. Then one of the most important lines in all the scripts. And here's where you okay the agreement before they put the pen down. So they're still signing. That way the pen doesn't look like 800 pounds. They just sign it and it really goes smooth. So what happened in the middle of me closing the deal like that, and the middle when they were ready to sign, what did our student say? He actually interjected and said, we don't want to stampede you into anything now. Okay, and that was just him being scared and not being confident. And I realized he was blowing all of his own deals. He wasn't closing them, he was sabotaging them. So sometimes if you're getting those leads, if you're making those calls and they're not turning into deals, that's one thing. You may be self-sabotaging, or you may be in a really not the right area. You may be working the wrong area and just banging your head against the wall. Okay, so that could be too. And so that just tells me you need to branch out and you need to start looking in other areas. We are doing really well in a lot of different cities right now. And so I want you guys to be thinking, of other cities that you can work with others. Now, I will tell you that a key component to success working in another city is having a good boots on the ground. And sometimes you can find somebody who's just a realtor. Sometimes realtors are very helpful and have property management connections and can even hook you up with rehab crews and help you with a lot of different things. So a good realtor can be your boots on the ground, and it's easy to find a realtor. You just start calling. You should be calling realtors anyway. That should be part of your KPIs as well. Okay, so let's get back to our success trinity. What's your goals? Then I want you to think what you're going to do with the money. Remember, let's make these goals juicy. Let's visualize this positiveness and get excited. So where are you going to go this summer? Where are you going to take everybody on vacation with the money that you make from deals in the next month and a half? I want you to plan some great vacation for this summer. Okay, so you do a deal in the next month and a half before June, and you get a big, non-refundable option deposit, and maybe 2, and then you're going to take everybody to a great vacation. So where do you want to go? Disney World? How old are your kids, or who's going on the trip, and who can you bring? And maybe we did a big thing where we did a family reunion in Branson, Missouri, and we paid for everybody to come in, and it was really spectacular. So think big, what's possible. So get excited about your goals. What kind of car do you want to drive? Where, if you aren't living in your dream home, where is your dream home, and why aren't you living in it? Because you haven't gone out there and taken enough action to make this money. Okay, so make your goals, make them juicy, and then let's go to plans. Now, one of the fastest way to make your plan is just go to the what to do manual. Listen, you've got this quick start daily plan in the what to do manual. So you're going to make plans for other things in life. If you're getting married, you're going to have all these planning sessions and making lots of plans. For your real estate investing, The plan's already made for you pretty much. It's all in your what to do manual. You might have to adjust it slightly for your area or whatever, but in the what to do manual, there's a 30-day plan. It's your quick start daily plan. It's got 30 days in there. So it tells you everything you need to do to get going and to start doing deals. So refer on that, rely on that heavily for your planning, for your real estate investing. It's all pretty much in there. Anything you need to do, all your KPIs are in that plan, that 30-day plan. Then when you're actually doing deals, where's the plan? It's in the step-by-step checklist that's also in your what to do manual, and they're all on one sheet. So you're going to take those and print them up. In fact, my advice is go print about 10 of those creative financing step-by-step checklists. Read it over again so you remember all the steps, and then you're going to start using those. Every time you get a deal going, you're going to use that step-by-step checklist in the file folder, and that's what you go by to make sure you don't miss any steps. That's all the steps. I can't remember them all. I rely on that sheet. That sheet is in every one of our file folders of a creative financing deal, and there's a whole bunch of dates written down the side of when we did all those things. When do we order title? Oh, then. When do we do this? When we do this? It's all written on that one sheet. That's why that one sheet is the plan for the deal. That's like you don't have to worry about, oh, I have to make a big plan to close this deal. No, you don't. The plan's already made. It's all 36 steps are all right there, and you just got to check them off. Okay, so I worked hard to do this. That's probably the best thing I ever created, guys, is those checklists, those step-by-step checklists. Remember, there's 7 kinds of deals, so there's 7 checklists that you can follow, and those are just so helpful for any kind of deal you're doing, whether it's a wholesale flip or if it's a creative financing deal like we love to talk about as well. All right, now that's your plans. And one of the fastest, easiest way beyond what I just told you, that where your plans are for the business, is just sit down and open up your computer, open up a Word file, and just start typing in action items. What do I need to do to make this happen? And just you brainstorm it. Think of everything you need to do. I need to do this. I need to get a phone system. Or not a phone system, but some kind of phone where I can make incoming calls and it's not all tangled up with my phone. That's an early step that's important. So there's these little steps that you got to do, taking little actions that lead to big actions that lead to you getting out to houses and buying properties and amassing a cash flowing fortune. And that's what we want for you. So make plans, brainstorm. You could make extra plans. Here's the key on plans. Write this down: smart adjustments. Smart adjustments. The key to planning is don't put your plans in concrete. That's why maybe if you tried to do real estate before and it didn't work out, it's very possible that if you had just made some smart adjustments to your approach, you would have been successful. So basically you kind of tried it, it didn't work right away, and then you stopped taking action in that area. So I hate to say the words you quit, okay? Because you didn't quit, you're still alive. So it's still, you didn't quit yet, and you're listening to me. So you're still going. So let's just get some real deals going and big money going and make those smart adjustments. Whatever's not working, just say, okay, this isn't working. Why isn't this working? I'm going to try something else. I'm going to try, you know what? Testing is the key to business. You just keep testing everything. And then, you find something that works. And guess what? In a month or in 5 months, that doesn't work anymore. So like realtors, we used to try realtors all the time and we couldn't get any rhythm from realtors. No rhythm from realtors. But now we're rocking with realtors. We have Realtor Riches coming in. We're even going to do an event on Realtor Riches next month. So keep your eyes open for that. That wasn't work. That was a strategy that was not working a year ago. Realtors were ignoring us. Okay, so great to see you guys. Great to see you, WL. Great to see you, Laurie. We talked about your plan, and now the last stage of your success training is your schedule, and the schedule makes it real. The schedule is absolutely vital to your success, and I would schedule somewhere between, 7 to 10 hours a week or more to do this business. That's 1 hour a day, and you got to get on the phone to make the phone calls. Mainly those phone calls and deal meetings are the crucial parts, but write out your schedule. I will tell you that this is maybe the most important to-do item that I tell people. If you actually write your schedule out of when you're supposed to be investing and stick to it, that's the difference between success and failure. If you never write it out, you sort of float along for a few weeks and you think, well, I think I'm going to do my real estate today. I think I'm going to make some calls, and then the time comes and it's not official and it's not really scheduled and something else happens and you get distracted and all of a sudden you're not doing your real estate like you thought. So that's the key. I want you to stay focused and make a schedule. If at least 5 hours a week, if that's all you can spare, and a couple hours on Saturday to go on deal meetings. So that's very important. And if you don't have a schedule and if you don't follow the schedule, you're not taking action, you're not going to get the results. The way this business works is it starts with learning, then it goes to taking action, doing all the things in your step-by-step, all the executing your plan via your schedule, by taking action in your schedule. So that's your success trinity. Ooh, I know I went long today, but lots of great info today. And so I really, I have so much to teach you guys. And I know that when you apply this stuff, it really works. It's really worked for us. And we can't wait to see your next testimonial. All right. So, hey, SOS Project, good morning. So guys, now our affirmations for today is I follow my success trinity. Okay, I follow my success trinity. That's your goals, plans, and your schedule. And the more you follow that, the more you stick to that, the more success you're going to have. I follow my success trinity 3 times on 3. 1, 2, 3. I follow my success trinity. I follow my success trinity. I follow my success trinity. Yeah. All right. Good job, guys. Now we do our deep breathing. Always do 3 deep breaths. Now do this during the day. Don't just do it with me, but this will invigorate you, give you energy. Don't grab a sugar soda. Just do some deep breathing. You'll be amazed how it can really revive you. Okay, so let's do 3 deep breaths, and always with a big smile. Nice deep breath. Always a big smile. Always start each day with a smile. Relax your shoulders and your neck. Okay, another one. Deep breath in. Smile and let it go. Relax your shoulders. Another deep breath in. One more. Hold a little bit, and that's great. That is so refreshing. All right, so have a great day today. Until I see you tomorrow, I know I went long today, not as long tomorrow, but be here tomorrow on time and join in. And I love reading your comments and talking to you guys. So I will see you tomorrow, same time, same place. And until then, keep expecting success, getting awesome training, and of course, doing what?